As you guys know that I love reading, but since the past few months I hadn't been able to read much from the collection I already own other than a few review copies here and there. So this month I decided that I'm gonna read more books from the ones that I already own, and surprisingly I was able to read more than 15 books this month. Like, wow, that was great for me. So in today's video I'm gonna tell you guys about some of the books that I totally recommend. So without any further ado, let's dive into the video. So the very first book, or more like a book series, that I have in my list for today's video is the Percy Jackson series. I am really into mythological fiction, and maybe it can be Greek mythology, I don't know how exactly to pronounce that, but maybe Greek or Indian, I just love it. So last year during the lockdown I started reading this series, but I only finished one book, and this year I again took it on myself to finish the entire series, and I did finish it. So I don't exactly own a copy of the book, but I made sure that I have the PDF, because let's admit it, physical copies of the book series are really expensive. So yeah, I did finish reading the series and it was just amazing. So this is about this guy Percy Jackson, who is a demigod, and about his various quests that he takes up with his friends so that he can defeat the Titan monsters. So yeah, this book is totally recommended if you are someone who is into fantasy or mythological fiction. Go and check this out right now. So the next book that I have in my list is this, The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari by Robin Sharma. Like, I was really excited to finish off this book, and I haven't yet finished it though, but I have like last chapter or so. But I was really excited to read this one, as I have been following Robin Sharma for a while now in YouTube and Instagram and all his social media accounts. Like, that guy is amazing. And so I was excited to read this book, and it turned out pretty awesome. Like, if you are gonna apply the methods that are given in this book in your real life, then trust me, you are gonna come out as a completely different person, and different in a positive way. Like, it's so amazing. So if you're someone who is into a bit of spirituality or self-development, then you know this book is for sure, you know. So go and check this book out, and let's go to the next book. So the next book that I have in my list is this, The Adventure of Sherlock Holmes. Basically, this is a short collection of only 7 stories. Well, 7 mind-boggling stories, as I describe his books. So yeah, this book is pretty amazing. So I bought this around last year during the festival sale, and till this time it was pretty much unread in my shelf, and I finally finished this book, and I regret not reading it earlier. So if you are someone who is into thrillers or mystery or some similar genres, then you know which book to read. Okay, sorry for the accent of mine. So the next book that I have in my list is The Common Path for Uncommon Success. Isn't the name of this book pretty awesome? So I came across this book in Kindle and I purchased it. Impulsiveness, never mind. So I read this book, and this book is pretty amazing if you are a content creator or someone who wants to become a content creator, or if you are into freelance marketing. This book is pretty awesome. So it can help you basically to find your niche, to find your ideal customer, to choose the platform you would like to get into for your content creation. So overall, this was an amazing read, and if you are someone into all those categories that I listed, you should definitely check this book out, and you should definitely read it as well. So the next book in my list is Drunk, How We Slipped, Danced and Stumbled Our Way to Civilization. That was very dramatic for me, but anyways, so it was my curiosity that made me read this book, like, quite honestly, and I don't regret it. That's the best thing about it. So this was about, as you can guess from the title, that how alcoholism is a part of our culture, how it basically came into existence why does it exist when it is harmful pretty much, and about anything related to that. And I just loved it because this is something I never thought I'm gonna read about, and it turned out to be pretty awesome. And if you also are interested to know the history and I don't know pretty much everything about alcohol, alcoholism, being drunk, you should read this book once in your lifetime. Last but not the least, the book that I have in my list is She Erased Her. So basically this was not a book from my collection but rather a review copy, and I must admit this was a pretty good one. So yeah, this was pretty amazing if you're into suspense or thriller. So this is about a girl who was in coma for like 8 months, and after that when she wakes up she doesn't remember literally anything. So she stumbles her way to find a lot of things about her past and uncovers so many things that she didn't knew exist, which is pretty much weird. But the ending was simply mind blowing. Like I didn't expect it to end that way, and it just got me off beat. So if you're someone who loves thriller or suspense or mystery, then you know which book to choose yet again. So this is it for today, guys. So I'm pretty much sorry for being so much dramatic in today's video. Playing the podcast that I have been listening to lately, where the host is very dramatic and I just love her. And that's the reason I'm being dramatic today. But anyhow, I just hope that you guys liked the video and the recommendation that I gave you guys, and I'm hoping that you guys would certainly hit the like button. If you're new to my channel, then don't forget to subscribe to it, and do not miss any notification from me. Also hit the bell icon, and you can also connect to me in my Instagram and Twitter IDs. This is it. Bye.